Okay, let's go ahead and we'll load up the old game. Yeah, we'll probably go ahead and load up. Should we load up the autosave? We'll probably load up this one with our level 16 care. Okay, what the hell were we doing in the last episode? Oh yeah, we just got done talking to a tree spirit. Things you'd only say in a video game. But first of all, we need to clear out our inventory because we're pretty full up on shit right now, which is never great. Um, there are. Okay, we might have to go to Verm Lodge instead. I forgot to. Okay.
How are you faring in the She?
Let me go ahead and sell off my junked items. There we go. That'll make my my inventory quite a bit better. Lightning hindrance. Eh. Go ahead and sell that off. I don't really want to sell off the Ballad's Ring, because that would be a bad idea. I'm not even sure why it's sellable, because it's literally a key item that's used to unlock a lot of doors.
I shall see you later.
Just to prevent me from ever selling that, I'm gonna go over to this. I'm gonna put this in the stash. Which means we'll have to go back to Canarok, which is fine. Where is my house? My house is right over here, actually. We need to get more housing. I'm just saying. I swear to God that I took 2 allergy pills today. What? Why can't I not play? Oh my God. I really hate how the stash works sometimes. It's, really kind of stupid and irritating at times. Alright, whatever. So our next location is going to be to meditate in the side. Well, what the heck? Let's go ahead and do that. We also have a quest to travel all the way over there. We also have the guided hands, which, I don't know, I don't feel like doing. That's way the fuck out there. That's also out there. We still need to deal with this. Which I'm not entirely sure how to avoid.
If you want that Red Legion dagger, you will have to pry it from my stiff fingers.
Oh hey, our persuasion skill's high enough.
Right. I've spent years trying to bury my past, hoping to wash away my sins with an honest day's work. It If I took the blood right, Red would owe me once more. Take my dagger, tell him I'm dead. For the Agnar Odgrey you once knew is truly gone.
Cool, so because we leveled up our persuasion skill quite a while ago, we don't have to kill this
Goodbye,
guy.
good luck.
Which is actually kind of awesome. Alright, moving on. So, now we need to go into Bloodstone Depth. Bloodstone Deep. Go ahead and drop off the daggers. We got a level up as well, which is pretty awesome. Sweet. Let's figure out what we want to level up then. Probably lockpicking, but we could also do some dispelling. Persuasion is also indefinitely useful since I don't really want to have to kill people. Also, a blacksmithing level up would be kind of useful, so then we could use more components and stuff. But I think I'll keep going in the direction of like lockpicking. Also, getting some more dispelling. Yeah, let's focus on like this. Let's get like a level of dispelling for right now. All right, and then of course we're gonna level up our sorcery a bit. Oh hey, we could cause we could up our summon's ability to attack, which would actually be kind of nice. We could also get elemental rage, combine the mystic elements of fire, lightning, and ice into a devastating chain of attacks. Attack 1, lightning pulses, pulls enemies towards you, causing 90 damage area fire, and then finish with an ice block. Ooh. This sounds like a pretty sweet ability. Then we could also get, Tempest. Hold the button for Stormbolt to summon forth lightning from the heavens, smiting all foes. Yes, please, but, what else can we get? Reduce Scepter cost to 2% of your maximum mana instead of 3. Attack with the Chakrems from a dodge to launch an enemy. Okay. I didn't, okay, I guess we could do that. Kind of like the idea of getting Tempest, because that is a lot of damage. Wait, it said I unlocked a new move? What? Then the Scared Blast of Ice. Oh, because we got Tempest. So is this an ability that I have to, like, equip? Looks like it. Let's go ahead to abilities then. What do I want to give up, though? And then Tempest can't be mapped to UI. Am I missing something here? Hold up a second. Does this ability work differently than I thought? Oh! Oh, I get how Tempest works now. So it's a direct upgrade to Stormbolt. Oh, that's kind of lovely, actually. That means I still have all the Stormbolt upgrades. All of the upgrades I put into Stormbolt go alongside that. I get it now. Alright, so yeah, it basically gives me a new move that I can do alongside. Anyway, though, we also have a Silver Talisman. Which is pretty garbaggio, so we'll put it in the junk pile. Oh, and there's secret items afoot. Let's go ahead and grab some of these. I thought there were there's secret items. Oh my god, did that just do 500 damage? Oh my god, that's insane. Just straight up, that is insane. What the hell does Elemental Rage do? Let's find out. Huh. Oh, I get it now. I'm supposed to press the button multiple times. Holy shit! I guess we just nuke people now. Okay. Yeah, to say Sorcerer build is pretty, sweet is an understatement of the year. Yeah, I didn't realize that Sorcerer was just gonna get awesome. Yeah, do not underestimate the Sorcerer build. It is, pretty goddamn awesome. Hello. Oh my god. Yeah, I guess we just nuke everything now. My god. We have a crude silk cowl, not that great. Oak staff is not that great. Take the rest of it.
What is it? I knew neither of them would face me himself. Who sent you? Was it Delph? Agnar? Dangerous, yes, but narrow as a blade. That one couldn't see beyond the realm of his precious Enodon. He suffers for it. They are my sons and brothers, a vast family with one goal in this short life. To punish the weak and initiate the strong. Soon, all of Amalur will see red.
Apparently it's called Amalur. I've been pronouncing this wrong this entire Let's Play.
Betrayal was the cause.
Well,
I
shit.
dragged that boy from the depths of a Mergen nest, and then raised him as my own. It's a shame his...
I'm sure that's gonna bother someone in the YouTubes.
So, you're
If there was anyone to comment on the YouTubes.
Sal. I gather you're here to send a message as well. Let me guess. Blood has been paid for his crimes. What Delph doesn't realize is that the blood right is a privilege of the Red Legion, and he lost that privilege when he betrayed us. The choice is yours, stranger. Throw your lot in with a monk and his coward god, or work for me. At least I will pay you for your trouble.
I do not we do not work for bandits.
Unwise. Some of us are richer than kings. If you're not with us, you're against us. The Red Legion drinks the blood of its enemies.
Ah. Ah. No, stop dashing around all the time when I want... Ah, stupid charge-up abilities never work right. Ah. Yeah, that's the only downside to having charge-up abilities, that they don't quite do all that you want them to. Okay. Hello, Mike. Welcome to the live stream. The chess opponent didn't show up. That sucks. Yeah, I guess we'll fast travel to Gohart. So I am home early. Cool. Oh, hey, there's a secret in this well. Yeah, we're leaving that behind. Oh, and yes, I have been up for more than 24 hours straight at this point.
Hello there.
I think someone needs a nap. Hmm?
It's done? I don't know how I feel. It's like the end of a long nightmare. How can I ever thank you?
I don't feel tired yet.
I lied and said it was for charity. But
If you say so.
the others can never know. Thank you. See you soon.
My god, that was one of the longest quests in the game. Like, mind you, we've been playing for like 20 hours now, and we got this quest from the first town in the game. Holy shit. Like, if we had a candidate for longest quest, there's one of them. Jeez, oh Pete. My god, could that have taken longer? Waiting for my pants to, waiting for my pants to get dry from the rain. Are you sure that's just rain? Do, 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 do. Wait, what happened to... Where's the shop?
How are you faring in the She?
Let me go ahead and... Yeah, sell all the junk items.
Another time then.
Yeah, I'm sure. Okay. Oh my god, I'm so tired because cold and stuff. But yeah. Luckily though, I am getting better from it. Like, it's not too bad. My throat isn't hurting that much. What the hell are these guys? What?
Look at this.
What?
What?
What even?
Like an aluminum baseball driven through it and a rocket pack on it
It's a rocket-powered baseball bat.
with pills in it. Oh
Oh,
my gosh, there's fruit.
that sounds like something just straight out of, like, Looney Tunes.
The she can be dangerous to one such as yourself.
Also, in case you guys can't tell, our character has drastically gone buff. Because we've gotten some pretty amazing spells. Oh, bloody fire. Okay, what? I guess we're going across a marsh now. Okay. Enter the gardens of Yessa. Wait. Oh yeah, for this quest. What? Okay, this is pretty badass. Hello. My god, these cutscenes, some of these cutscenes really hold up well. Despite being an older game. I know I've said that multiple times, but it really does show. This game has not really aged at all. Which is because they're not going for ultra realism. It's more of like fantasy setting. So as you can imagine, those types of graphics tend to last a bit longer. The problem with realism in a nutshell is that with no amount of stylization, it just kind of gets old. Whereas something that's a bit more like this, how often do you... I mean, actually, you see this a lot in RPG games. Like, you see this a lot in RPG games in general, but, like, you get what I mean. It's not really realistic. It's more fantasy. Yeah.
Welcome to the Gardens
Anyway,
of
though.
Issa, home of the Summer Court and the warm heart of the Feylands. It is a rare occasion for us to welcome a child of dust into Issa, but it is equally rare that Niralam chooses a champion.
Also, we should probably start up on the Teeth of Naros quest.
To the High King.
Might as well. We haven't done that in a while.
High King Titarian is Lord of the Summerfey, the font of all our wisdom, and first amongst the immortals. And since Godflow tragically murdered the High King of the Winter Court, Titarian is the greatest and last true leader left of our kind. The sapling of the World Tree bears centuries of great wisdom. Of course, long-lived as Nirlam is, it is still regrettably mortal. Even all greatest mortal wisdom cannot compare to the perspective given by true agelessness. Begging your pardon, of course. We are the Summer Court, the very embodiments of courage, honor, and all things bright and proud. Some envious few in the Winter Court would call us arrogant and self-righteous, as well as all manner of other epithets. But remember,
We are the ones who stayed true to tradition, while they turned to barbarism. The Tuatha find new recruits from our ranks. The ranks of the Fae were not always sullied by the presence of anything so coarse as the Tuatha.
And yes, I am sure it's rain. Okay.
But Gadflow perverted the Winter Court with talk of his new god, and from that poison, the Tuatha arose. Too many mortals misunderstand the Winter Court. Our cold cousins are not evil, but merely evoke the darker truths of nature, from subtlety to decay. Perhaps it makes sense that children of dust are put off by those who embody their inevitable death, but it is regrettable that so many are misunderstood. Truly a place of wonder, as it has always been and always shall be. Here springs the life well of Dalentarth, and the greater Feylands in all directions. It is a pity that some of our kind have fallen to such degenerative states, but we cannot shed a tear for their weakness.
Okay then. Well, let's go ahead and venture further into the Ista. Oh, hey, there's a lore stone.
To save a village plagued, to find a cure for them, request the Maid of Windermere. She faced the evil maid enraged. She trembled with her wrath. Undo your evil magic now, or I will end this tale, I vow. Greetings. What have I done now? Someone in Issa is always looking to send me away. But I won't go. No. Well, if it isn't the mortal I've heard so much about. Congratulations on your successes in the House of Ballads. Well done indeed.
You already know everything this trainer can do. Okay.
All those who come to greet the king must first be granted permission by the Hall of Appointments in the Understyle.
Oh no.
I might say seems rather inconvenient.
Oh
Mortals are
no.
talented at fighting what is natural. Perhaps this is your influence. I have heard he is a noble spirit, a beacon of wisdom and calm in this changing world. I will never know for certain if this is true, unless I look upon him directly. I have done little in my many seasons, then venture to this place and attempt to gain an audience with King Arian. I have yet to succeed, but I keep coming.
Alright then. So, we need to go ahead and talk to the king, as you do. Oh hey, and there's also shopping to be done.
Greetings.
And also quests.
Welcome to the Issa Chapter House of the Scholia Arcana. How may I be of assistance? As a docent of the Scholia Arcana, my duties involve handling all tasks necessary for the day-to-day administration of the Order's affairs in Issa. We are a collective of mages, and those that have a mind to unravel the ethereal phenomena of these Feylands and beyond. Despite Jorum's frustrations, the wild magic of the Fae can be channeled in the most extraordinary ways. It is a great honor for us to be granted a place among them. The Issa chapter is but a small branch of our larger Rathir chapter in the plains of Erethel. We focus more on researching the magics of the Fae and Dalentarth than pure instruction. We are an order of magic practitioners dedicated to the fostering of knowledge regarding all things mystical and arcane.
Well, of course we have to join this fraction. I mean, they're all the magic people.
We keep an embassy here in Issa to maintain strong relations with the Fae.
And that's literally our build right now.
Traditionally, our applicants undergo years of preparation, but we understand your circumstances are somewhat irregular. Ever since you entered the city, we've been watching you. After all, an endorsement from Niralim is not quickly dismissed. If it is your wish to join our order, you must first complete the trial of initiation.
I have a weapon that it has.
It is a ritual that will better equip us to understand what place you might have among us. I will not lie, some do not survive the ordeal. Of those who do, only a select few are chosen to become members of our order.
Alright.
Then first I shall present you with this. It is the story of the Order's founding and a good primer for all who wish to join our ranks. Now I shall summon the circle of mages necessary to perform the ritual. Savant Engar will lead the trial. Speak to him in the Delving Hall when you're ready to begin.
Also, my god, those lip movements are so weird.
We are a society of mages dedicated to the study
Like, I might have already pointed this out before, but just look at those lip movements. They're so weird.
the founding of the Scholia Arcana.
Yeah, it's just like, oh my god. It's kind of horrifying.
It is not
To some degree, it's just like,
the trial. I can only advise that
off-putting.
you take the risk lightly. Farewell.
Damn quiet, damn fools. Ah, I'm sorry, friend, I didn't see you there. I'm afraid I'm a bit concerned. I'm an experienced sagecrafter. My skills as a mage leave much to be desired, but no one knows stones like I do. The finest
so you're
practitioners
literally a
on
stoner.
the continent can be
But
found
dumb.
in the order.
Because he works on, like, sage crafting, which is messing with like, crystals and...
There are many things we have learned from our time with the Fae, though their magic is quite unlike ours.
What
A
happened?
few nights ago, I was the victim of an attempted robbery. Someone sought to steal a gem of mine from a chest I warded myself. That night, 3 initiates fled the chapter. Cassera, Aloran, and Bertrand. I suspect they were somehow involved. They could only have run into the She. Can you find them?
Sure.
Thank you. Find out what happened and I'll be grateful. You've got to find them. They're somewhere in the She, I'm sure of it. There's 3 of them. Cassera, Bertrand, and Aloran.
Okay, let's just say the same
They
thing.
must be in the She. Find them there. Goodbye!
Okay, so the initiates are all over the place. We'll do that at some point soon.
Don't know if we've had the pleasure. I'm the finest merchant in these parts, I assure you.
Okay. You have an oak, but that's not great. Silver talisman, though, not great. And other than that, you kind of just have
Come
crap.
back anytime.
And yes, I'm sure it's rain.
Hello.
Oh, and fatigue hit. What? Fatigue hit? I'm, Oh, hey, we have another quest to accept over here.
Whatever shall I do? Oh, excellent. Another... Oh, a mortal. I don't think I could... Oh, why, you're the ruler of the House of Ballads. How extraordinary. You wouldn't be interested in aiding a mere squire, would you? It is well beyond your station to do so, but, well, I face quite the predicament. I enjoy my role as steward.
Oh, so yeah, now feeling tired.
Lana
See?
overshadowed any pleasure I might find in the tasks assigned to me. She is quite critical.
Yeah, I have a bit of fatigue today because even though I did sleep in and everything and went to bed a bit early, still a little bit tired. Got enough energy to probably do an entire live stream, hopefully.
As tall as a tree and radiating a great light, as though a sun burned within him. The birds sing to herald his glory. She is well suited to her role as the Lady of Receivership.
Oh god, his mouth movements are even weirder.
Has assessed me as
Oh
well,
god.
and I have been found lacking.
You want to see these mouth movements? Oh my god.
Do they get worse?
I am steward of the High King's list, and apprentice to the Lady of Receivership. Olana will be so...
Oh god. Yeah. Oh my god.
Earthlings ever make their way to these gardens, I believe they fear us, as they fear the elements. As they should. Oh.
Being up for 27 hours does that. Yeah, no kidding.
My role is with the Hall of Appointments, to prepare visiting ambassadors and dignitaries to meet with the Court of Summer. Right now, there are 4 terrible, regal lords and ladies that wish to see High King Tartarian. But they are a fickle lot, and require extra, handling. They must enter the font in a procession, but each has his or her own preferences, and I can't afford to offend any of them.
Sure, I'll help you.
Wonderful. That's one less aggravation that demands my concern. Thank you, mortal. The dignitaries have been seen about the gardens, enjoying its many splendors. I will remain here and await your advice. Everywhere. Goronet is in the Hall of Appointments, but the others are all over the city. What a nightmare.
Okay, so we just have to run around a bit. Yeah, let's go ahead and switch our current quest to that one, because it doesn't look like it's going to require much to. Alright, back into the Hall of Appointment. Or, sorry, actually, this is the first time we've been here.
Mortals welcome. What may I do for you, your grace? I am always ready to serve the sage-crafting needs of the House of Ballads.
Oh, she can unbind gems for us. That's awesome.
Farewell, friend.
That's good to know. Hello.
They send the ruler of the House of Ballads to serve me? What form of unnatural mortal game is this? Why are you here? Me? Well, my seniority dictates that I should be leading this procession, but my lame leg prevents me from taking my rightful place. I should bring up the rear. I will make it to Tartarian's throne.
Oh my
even
gosh.
if I have to
Big
crawl.
attack with a railgun, and for 3.5 times the damage. By the way, this railgun already deals 192 damage per full charge.
I would hate to anger her.
So she says that the Great Hunt. We probably should write these down. Great Huntress Heartwind should go first. Okay, let's start, because it might actually let me just get out like Notepad. Should go first. Great Huntress Heartwind. Okay. Let's write that down, because this will probably be important. Because I feel like I have no
Of course.
Okay, so he believes that the great huntress should go first, which is good to know. And I don't want to wait for my pants to dry.
I forgot that this weapon never needs to reload. No, it doesn't actually. He pressed off. Like, I think I have a weapon. It doesn't need to reload. Press R.
I await news from the Hall of Appointments, but surely you aren't their messenger. The ruler of the House of Ballad serves no one. Order? I care nothing for order. It is the others who insist on such foolishness and frippery. However, if you are the one who determines such things, may I ask that you place me behind the warlord Wenery? I enjoy watching her backside travel.
Okay, so right now we know that we should put Warlord, we should put him behind. Okay, so we should put Viscount behind Warlord Wenery. Wenery? That's the word. Kind of spelled it. It's fine. Because I don't want to wait for my pants to dry.
It would be best if Garnet trails far behind Great Huntress Hartman. Once at each other's throats, those two are difficult to tear apart.
Okay, so don't put Gorhent. Gorhent should be far away from the Great Huntress. Okay, we're writing all of these detailed hints down so that way I can get an idea. So we know that Gorhent should be far, far away from the Great Huntress.
Always a pleasure. I am at your service, fleshy master.
Okay. In general, though, we're getting a lot of hints here on where to place people, which is good. Yeah. Luckily, I did get that one level of persuasion. Like, paying 18 grand up the ass for that one level has been undoubtedly useful here. Because those 20% chances when before they were 5 is pretty goddamn sweet.
That is a nice.
Yeah.
Is yours to explore.
Still not ideal, but it's nice.
Yeah, and there was one quest where it was like where it jumped from 5% to 95, which was just like, oh god, that's good.
Have you noticed how the gnomes never seem to exit?
And we have another quest to accept here.
You feel it, don't you? Anyone intimate with the ways of magic can detect the waning current. You're like me, your grace. You see the end. Is this how it happened at the House of Ballads? Did Hallam foresee this slow decay? I had a feeling he did. As it is in every season, this family of Summer Fae has communed at the feet of its greatest leader, the High King Tatarian. The Western Feylands are our domain. Every season, one is chosen to attend the font's magical flow, to act as ambassador. I'm the only Fae to have held the position more than once. I feel the strength of the currents. They wash through me. They rise up and overflow. However, their power weakens. Their cool waters recede. It has been located here for many of your generations, what we call seasons. Only in recent times has it been shaped to resemble one of your mortal cities. The Summer Court resides on the highest terrace, far above the rest of us, as it should be. While wise and powerful, he's also brash and narrow. A sliver of light in a world so dark that most of us are blind. His inaction is no match for mortal ambition. It is the source of Summer Court magic and touches our realm of origin, the land of Ashara. Without its constant flow, our kind would dry up like leaves and vanish. Most mortals know nothing of what lies beyond the veil. The magical realm of Ashara. It is a mystery even to us, as we departed its shores many seasons ago. Of the gardens of Issa, of the Summer Court, why this crystal war may be the end of all Fae. I know because I am Nomeron, master of the font, the wellspring of all Summer Court magic. I've seen it flow at its highest, but I've never seen it so dry. Something must be done before all this city withers into nothingness. The font is the source of all Summer Court magic. It has flowed from this mountainside since our kind sprang up from the dirt. That flow has waned in recent days. It's unnatural, even as the magic in the world grows. The Fae, it seems, will wither. The font's flow is controlled from the Lycian growth down. You must open the root system and allow more water through. However, the magic that regulates this flow can only be used by some. It's protected by a ward known as the Waterlock.
Well, it's a good thing we have a high dispelling skill.
Drops from each of the 5 sacred pools surrounding Issa. Collect these drops, and you can break the Waterlock. The sacred pools are the collection points for the font's yield. Together, they cradle the gardens of Issa. Keep it safe, powerful, and hidden. You will find 2 of the pools below in the gardens themselves.
I'm not sure about the hidden part. We were able to find this city pretty goddamn easily. I'm just saying, if you're relying on this thing for invisibility, it's not working. Like, I could see a giant city like this from about, like, a mile away. Yeah, I don't know what crack he's on about, like, it keeps us hidden. But, like, it's pretty goddamn easy to find this place. It wouldn't exactly take Detective Sherlock Holmes or anybody.
I am the great huntress Hartwin, and you are not allowed on the trellis. What brings you here, beautiful? How quaint. Well, I am the most respected and most deserved to lead. Besides, I detest that harlot, Warlord Winry. So it is only right I meet the High King before her.
Okay. So okay, so we know that the okay. So this is just confirming what's already been told to us, which is that the Great Huntress should go first. As such, I'm not really going to write this one down. It just confirms what we already know.
There's something not quite right about you, and I'm not sure if we should be speaking. The pleasure was all mine, child of the dust. Goodbye.
Alright. Yeah, that's just confirming what we already know, which is that the Great Huntress should probably go up. So that way she doesn't get pissed off at everyone. Well, we didn't really get much information from her, but seeing that she's the most arrogant and the most angry, would make sense that we got the least information from her, to be fair. Alright, let's head down to the gardens next, and we'll talk to the last person.
I should probably mention that my railgun rifle, well, my railgun sniper rifle was a silencer on it, phased less. Then it weighs less than a normal sniper.
Cool.
I want to visit a real city. I miss the action. The House of Ballads must have taught you courtly manners, but not
I'm
enough to
running
keep you from
into-
interrupting.
Ew,
What is it,
I'm a
Your
Tron
Grace?
now.
I am
Give
not
me
petty,
more parts
but I
that I
have limits
of
as to
my own.
Liao. I know I should lead the formation because of my position, but other, more tender individuals will insist otherwise. Whatever you do, do not make me walk behind the High Fae Mage Goronet. How shall I put this? He has an odor.
Okay, so we know that. So, Gohent cannot be directly behind the. Cannot be directly behind. Which person are we talking to? Sorry, I'm just. My brain's jet lagging. Okay, this is Warlord Wenry. Cannot be directly behind Warlord Wenry. Okay.
My place is prowling the Feylands in search of a worthy challenge. Not here, petitioning fools about issues that do not concern me. You fell persons are ignorant, aren't you? The Great Cycle is what gives balance between the eternal conflict of growth and decay. When every Fae passes, he is reborn. As long as the Great Cycle persists, this world we share may continue to refine itself on a path to perfection.
Okay, let's try and put together an order here. So, first of all, we know that the Great Huntress, Heartwin, is gonna be in the first row. Then go. Okay. And then we know that Goran has to be far away. Well, knowing that that Goran is supposed to be far away from the Great Huntress, that means that Goran is probably the fourth. It would make sense that if we want to put him far away from the first, that he'd be logically the fourth. Let's see here. So we also have to I think Warlord Winnery should probably be second, if my brain's doing this right. Mind you, my brain is very much tired today. So it should be Great Huntress Heartwin, then the Warlord Winnery. Then the third person should probably... So knowing that... Okay, and then Viscount has to be behind. Viscount has to be behind Warlord. So that means that Viscount is third. And then the last person is Gorant. Okay, I think I've deducted that pretty well. Hopefully my brain's doing this all right. Of course I'm going to save it before I actually go through with this decision, because my brain is not fully awake today. But that's what my brain's saying.
Peaceful pool that goes deeper than any of us realize. There is no more important nature than that which lusts for battle. Creation and destruction are sisters in the Great Cycle, both necessary to maintain the balance. I am the flame that blackens the dirt, the smoke that blocks the sun. My time in the Withering War was my finest hour, but those seasons are long past now. The Summer Court would not stand for the mortal ambitions of Own, King of the Winter Court. So we burned him, as we burn a dying forest in need of mercy.
Jeez. Maybe we shouldn't have become ruler. I think we should have sided with the maid. At least then we wouldn't be getting burned at a stake, potentially. Yeah. I'm having some second thoughts, everyone. I think we might have picked a bad side.
If you're looking to drown your worries at the bottom of a bottle, this is the place for you. I'm Gertern Asker, and this is my establishment. But if you're looking for the Victor's Brew, we don't sell that in Asker's Alley. and you'll have to take your business elsewhere. There's a brewery near Rathia that makes it. Very small, very secretive. But they've found their niche, that's for certain. Cheap and powerful. It's not a drink for the man who appreciates craftsmanship, tradition. It just helps the soldiers forget all they've been through. The ambassadors requested that facilities be created where flesh and blood folks could put their feet up. Not that the Fae know what that means. So the Almain approached my family about starting a tavern. The alley does well, but I'm no businessman. I know better than to criticize the Fae. They call us children of dust. We treat them like people, but they're like no people I've ever met. This city has been here for thousands of years. Longer than that, even. It will be here long after we're gone. I wouldn't say I ran from the war. I just don't need to know every little thing that's going on. There are other ways to help. Getting folks drunk is one of them. It's the most popular drink in Amalur. At least it is now. My Asker's Ale used to be the preferred beverage, but every day brings more cancelled orders. My brother and I are working on a new drink, but it requires something special. Wait a minute. Maybe you could help. If you do, I could see to it that the merchants in Issa treat you well.
Oh, that's kind of nice.
So here's what we're thinking. Bring back our grandmother's favorite Asker's Draft, a classic. The recipe calls for bristletongue seed. And if you're talking rare ingredients, bristletongue tops the list. It's worthless for potions, but tastes fabulous. The problem is that the Fae control the use of bristletongue, as it's a product of the Font's waters. Talk to Jackson, their apothecary. He can probably get it for us. He spends his time in the Lyceum Grove and the Understyle section of town. He's an odd duck, always crafting new tonics. Some advice? Don't drink any.
Okay, that's good to know.
It's been in our family for 4 generations, since the days of Almir the Bold. Our grandmother entrusted us with the formula, and we made a fortune from it. But I'm afraid we've been replaced by a new drink. Almir the Bold was the first king of the Almain. He brought us out of lawlessness and misery. We've always wanted to name a drink after him. Good luck.
Oh my god, the quest is called What Ails You. Because we're helping a brewmaster.
That's actually pretty funny.
Yeah. Oh my god, that's too perfect of a name. Oh god, that's absolutely... Alright. Now that we've talked to everyone, we need to return back to the Squire. And then we'll decide on the order of everything. Just to clarify, it hasn't messed up and... Okay. Yeah, it's still selecting the right quest. Sometimes it can select a different quest that you may not want it to.